Around 2,500 No Kings rallies were expected to be held around the country today to protest President Donald Trump's policies. And one of those was right here in Austin. The largest crowd started at the Texas Capitol. Many of the people in attendance holding signs and chanting. Event organizers spoke on the steps of the Capitol and were joined by local lawmakers like Congressman Lloyd Doggett and Greg Casar, to name a few. Here's what Congressman Casar had to say about today's rally.
We have one clear message, which is that in America, the people are in charge. There is no king. The president and his billionaire donors can't take your money, can't take your labor, and then tell you to be silent.
And after hearing from a number of speakers, the crowd then started to head down Congress Avenue. Thanks for choosing KXAN tonight. I'm Nabil Ramadna, joined here with Kevin Bosker. You were out on Congress watching as those people moved from the Capitol grounds to Congress Avenue, then down to Auditorium Shores. Tell me kind of what you saw out there and, what was going on.
Well, let me tell you how I felt. It was really, really hot out there. I was talking to Tommy earlier. 97 degrees, really hot out there and whatnot. But as you mentioned, they started from the Capitol, walked all the way down Congress eventually to Auditorium Shores. Many of these people were very, very clear in terms of illustrating their frustrations with the current administration. We talked to some of those people in terms of what they had to say. Take a look.
The government right now, the people that are in office are turning this into what our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers fought against.
Our housing, our personal budgets with the raising of all the costs, our property taxes, and I don't see an end. So I am hoping and praying and doing whatever it takes to make a change.
The checks and balances don't seem to be catching what's going on, and I'm scared. And I want to make sure that America knows that I'm here for America.
I want to be here because I wanted to show that not all veterans agree with what's going on, and also to remind folks of their oath to the Constitution. I think the deployment of the National Guard into other states is just not acceptable.
The cost of living is a big thing. Trump said he was going to bring all that down. He didn't. And the other thing is his overreach. It's just, it's not American.
And we reached out to Governor Greg Abbott's office on today's protest. We haven't heard back yet. We also reached out to the Texas Military Department, and they declined for comment.
Awesome. And you were saying, as you walked down, you made it to Auditorium Shores. We just got a visual of, all the people that were walking down Congress, thousands of people from that aerial view. What happened once they got to Auditorium Shores?
Well, there were a couple guest speakers, some of the names you guys may be familiar with: Texas Senator Sarah Eckhart, Austin City Council member Chito Vela. But one name in specific that a lot of people drew attention to was Beto O'Rourke. He ran for governor. Someone may be familiar with that. We had interviewed him. He had said that he was very, very happy with the turnout and said that this could be decisive moving forward in the ballot boxes in the upcoming elections.
And it makes me so damn proud of this state and the people who live in it and what they're doing right now in a place that is so often written off by the rest of the country. So big surprises coming out of Texas over the next 12 months, and you're getting a preview of that here today.
All right, before this, there were talks about Governor Abbott bringing in the National Guard, that they could be out there. Did you see any National Guardsmen?
I didn't see any, and speaking with my colleagues, they didn't see any either. And earlier, coming into today, Austin Mayor Kirk Watson had said that from what he's been told, the National Guard wouldn't be deployed unless there was an emergency. So from the entire day, it was pretty much peaceful.
Perfect. All right, Kevin Bosker, thank you very much. All right, no signs of the National Guard, but DPS troopers were at the Capitol grounds monitoring today's No Kings rally. You can take a look at this video here and see they were checking bags and making sure there were no illegal items being brought in. A few signs were too big, forcing people to break them in half to take them in. Some people also deciding to stay outside the Capitol grounds and wait for the march. As for APD Chief Lisa Davis, she was on hand as well with APD officers. We spotted many of them talking with people at the rally, and we even spoke with APD about their role today.
It's just fundamental. If the people are out here, why wouldn't we be out here? Free speech is just a fundamental part of a free society, and so we're here to just make sure people exercise their First Amendment rights, but just do it safely. Chief Davis is leading from the front, so she's out here amongst the people. She's mixing and mingling. She's having those conversations. She's listening. She wants to make sure that the people have a platform to give their voice.
APD announced that today's rally remained peaceful and that there were no arrests during the rally or the march.